Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? Let's review some scores for Sunday hockey, and then we'll make some picks for Monday. There's 8 games on the board for Monday. On Sunday, things started off with Boston and Pittsburgh. I do think that was the best game of the day. Very low scoring match. Ended up 1-0 for Pittsburgh. We got that one right. Then New Jersey against Philadelphia. I watched a good portion of that game, and I really thought New Jersey was going to finally get a win here. And it was kind of a heartbreaker the way Philadelphia came back into the game and into overtime and into a shootout, and they ended up losing to Philadelphia 4-3. We got that one wrong. Yeah. Anyway, the Rangers doubled up Buffalo 6-3. We got that one right. And then Tampa and Columbus game required overtime. But Tampa won that game 4-3. We got that one right. Best bet was the Rangers. That record goes to 33-26. Overall picks were 3-1. That record goes to 252 and 201. And then the parlay, I had the Rangers puck line minus 1.5 at 1.83, and the Devils puck line at plus 1.5 at 1.66. So that hit. So that was a great way to end the weekend. I hope everyone else did well with their picks as well. And now we'll get on to Monday, and we'll try to keep good luck rolling here. First game we're going to get into is Montreal and Calgary. Calgary's 5-5-0 in their last 10, current 2-game winning streak. Markstrom listed to be in net for Calgary against Montreal. That's 3-7-0 in their last 10, current 2-game losing streak. Jake Allen listed to be in net for Montreal. They're in fourth with 49 points in the Scotia North. Calgary right behind them in fifth with 45 points. This will be the third game of a 3-game set. Flames won on Saturday 5-2, and this is also the last meeting of these two teams for the regular season. Calgary has won 6 here. Montreal has only won 2. Only 4 points separate these two teams. And, I think Calgary might have one guy out with an injury, but other than that, they're very healthy, and they're fighting hard. I might have to lean Calgary here. The Flames have some guys stepping up, and with Markstrom in net, he's always going to give this team a chance to win. And against Montreal right now, I'm going to go Calgary. I'm going to go home team here. Calgary to beat Montreal. I don't pick Calgary very often, but I'm going to, in this position, I like them here. Next game, Colorado against St. Louis. St. Louis is 4-6-0 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Binnington listed to be in net for St. Louis. Colorado is 8-2-0 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Devin Dubnyk listed to be in net for Colorado. They're in second with 66 points in the Honda West. St. Louis in fifth with 46 points. Teams played each other Saturday, and St. Louis won that game 5-3. And this is another final regular season game between these two. And we're going to obviously see more of that as we get closer to playoffs. Colorado has won 5 in this series. St. Louis has won 2. Both teams have some guys out. St. Louis could have a couple guys back in the lineup, and I'm hoping that's done in Parayko. I'm hoping they're both back in the lineup. O'Reilly, he had a great game on Saturday. I think he got his third NHL hat trick, second of the season. He had an assist on Saturday too, so great game for O'Reilly. And I like the Blues, the way they fought back after getting down a couple goals there in the first. They kept their head on, and they came back and won the game, and I like the way they did it. I like the Blues here again, another home team I'm going to pick. Blues, another upset to beat Colorado. I think Binnington's a better goaltender than Dubnyk as well, so another reason to like them. Next game, Vancouver against Ottawa. Ottawa is 4-6-0 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Matt Murray, if he's cleared, should be in net. If not, Hogberg will be in net again. Vancouver's 6-3-1 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Thatcher Demko listed to be in net for Vancouver. They're in 6th with 41 points in the Scotia North. Ottawa in 7th with 38 points. Third game in this 4-game set. On Saturday, Vancouver doubled up Ottawa 4-2. In the first game, Ottawa won that game 3-0. Canucks have won 6 in this season series. Senators have only won once. But I see these two teams as being pretty even right now. And I know the series wouldn't indicate that, but I think everyone would agree that Ottawa is playing much better hockey this half of the season than they did the first half of the season. The first 2 games in this 4-game set were played in Vancouver. Now we're also going back to Ottawa. So I'm going to hope Murray's in net, and I'm going to lean Ottawa here. Another home team to beat Vancouver. Ottawa's my pick. Next game, Carolina against Dallas. Dallas is 7-1-2 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Khudobin listed to be in net for Dallas against Carolina, who's 6-1-3 in their last 10 with an overtime decision. Nadal Djokovic, I think, is going to be in net for Carolina. Mrazek could be if he's 100% cleared, but they're not going to rush him back. Either goaltender's fine with me here anyway. Carolina's in first with 68 points into Discover Central. Dallas in fifth with 52 points. Canes played Florida on Saturday and lost that game 4-3 in overtime. The Stars also played Saturday and won 2-1 over Detroit in overtime. The Canes have won 5 in this series. Stars have won once. Aho for Carolina playing really well, 6 points in his last 5. Dougie Hamilton, 2 goals in his last game. He's playing really good hockey as well. And then Robertson for Dallas. I mean, he's got 5 assists, 7 points in his last 5. But you have to remember, I mean, as much as some people out there like Dallas, and, Dallas definitely plays some decent hockey, but they're going against Carolina. Carolina's first in power play. They're third in penalty kill. They're second in faceoff. They're fourth goals against. They're a strong hockey team, and Carolina's going to win the game. Carolina, visiting team. That's my pick. Next game, we go to Florida and Nashville. Nashville 6-3-1 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Sorrow's listed to be a net for Nashville against Florida's. That's 5-4-1 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Bobrovsky listed to be a net for Florida. They're in second with 67 points into Discover Central. Nashville in fourth with 54 points. Panthers had a nice 4-3 win over Carolina on Saturday. The Predators played Chicago on Friday, and Nashville went away with 2 points in a 3-1 win. Florida leads this season series 4-2. The teams last met March 20th, and Florida won that game 2-0. Huberdeau for Florida with 6 assists, 8 points in his last 5. Duclair playing well. I think he's got 6 assists in his last 5 as well. Granlund for Nashville with 4 assists, 5 points in his last 5 games. But Nashville's in tough here. They're only 2 points ahead of Dallas, and I think Dallas has 2 games in hand. They're 5 points ahead of Chicago, but Chicago, I think, at least has 1 game in hand as well. So they're going to come out hard. But at the same time, Florida, where they're sitting, they're going to want to stay in that fight for first. So, they're a couple games ahead of Carolina, and I don't know. I see Florida coming out hard here too. I think Tampa has a game on them, or a game in hand on Florida as well. I like Florida here. Florida's my pick, visiting team. Next game, back to the Scotia North. We've got Winnipeg, 5-4-1 in their last 10, current 3-game losing streak. Connor Hellebuyck listed to be a net for Winnipeg against Edmonton. That's 6-3-1 in their last 10. Current 1-game losing streak. Mike Smith listed to be a net. They're in third with 56 points in the Scotia North. Winnipeg in second with 57 points. Oilers' last game was last week, Wednesday, when Montreal came to town and defeated Edmonton 4-3. The Jets also coming off a loss, which was Saturday against Toronto, when Toronto won that game 4-1. Oilers have won 5 in this series. Winnipeg has only won twice. Smith delivered a shootout last time he played against the Jets on April 17th when he faced 26 shots. But I don't know if you guys have watched any of the Jets games. I think the Jets are going to come out and they're going to be angry and they're going to come out ornery. I mean, Hellebuyck, he got pulled. He didn't like that. Scheifele got benched, disciplinary. He didn't like that. These guys are going to come out, and with the losses against Toronto, they're going to be upset and they're going to come out hard. And it's either going to go one of two ways. They're going to come out and dominate the game, or Edmonton, rested Edmonton with McDavid and Draisaitl, they're going to come in and they're going to calmly take care of Winnipeg. But I like Winnipeg. I'm going to go Winnipeg, home team, to win. That's my pick. Next game, Anaheim against the LA Kings. LA 3-7-0 in their last 10. Current 2-game losing streak. Cal Peterson listed to be a net for LA. Anaheim 3-6-1 in their last 10. Current 4-game losing streak. John Gibson listed to be a net for Anaheim. They're in 8th with 35 points in the Honda West. The Kings in 7th with 40 points. On Saturday, the Ducks lost to Vegas 5-1. The Kings also lost their last game, which was against Arizona. Arizona blanked them 4-0. Ducks won the first 2 games in this series, and the Kings have won the last 2 games. Will Gibson be a net or will Stolars be a net? I don't know. I'm not excited about this game. I mean, these 2 teams, nothing, doesn't matter who wins, nothing really gets affected. I'm going to go Kings. I'm going to go home team. Hopefully Peterson has a good game. I'm going to go Kings to get a win here. One of these teams have to win. They're both going to come off of a losing streak. I like the Kings. That's my pick. Last game, we've got Arizona against San Jose. San Jose is 1-8-1 in their last 10, current 2-game losing streak. Martin Jones listed to be in net against Arizona. That's 3-7-0 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Darcy Kemper listed to be in net for Arizona. They're in 4th with 47 points in the Honda West. San Jose in 6th with 41 points. Coyotes blanked the LA Kings Saturday 4-0. The Sharks lost their last game to Minnesota 6-3. Sharks won the first game in this series, and the Coyotes have won all 3 games since. Sharks have lost 8 games in a row. Coyotes can't be feeling relaxed either. I mean, they're only 1 point ahead of St. Louis, and St. Louis, I think, has 3 games in hand. But I do like Kemper in net here, and the way San Jose has been playing, Arizona should be able to get 2 points here. That's going to be my pick. So, Arizona to beat San Jose, LA Kings to beat Anaheim, Winnipeg to beat Edmonton, Florida to beat Nashville, Carolina to beat Dallas, Ottawa to beat Vancouver, St. Louis to beat Colorado, Calgary to beat Montreal. My best bet, I'm going to make it the Florida game. I like it that much. And I'm going to do 2 parlays. I'm going to do a 3-game parlay where I'm going to go Florida money line. I got it locked in at 1.83. I got Carolina money line locked in at 1.8, and St. Louis puck line at plus 1.5 at 1.55, because I think St. Louis is going to show up and either win the game. They're not going to get smoked, that's for sure. Next parlay, I'm going to go with the Scotia North and go Winnipeg money line and Ottawa money line. Ottawa, I got a 2.05. Winnipeg, I got at 1.9, so I think there's some good value in those 2 games. Hope everyone has a great start to the week. Good luck with your picks. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.